On June 7th, the world unites to recognize World Food Safety Day, a joint initiative by the World Health Organization and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. The 2025 theme, Food Safety Science in Action, underscores the essential role of scientific understanding in keeping the global food supply safe. This observance is not merely ceremonial. It's a global call to action that resonates with farmers, food processors, regulators, researchers, and consumers alike. Food safety is a universal human right. It transcends borders, industries, and demographics. Whether it is fresh produce in a local market in India or frozen seafood shipped across continents, safety must be guaranteed at every stage, from production to consumption. However, this ideal faces daunting challenges: microbial contamination, chemical residues, unsafe packaging, climate change, antimicrobial resistance, and misinformation. In 2025, World Food Safety Day brings science to the center of the conversation, where it belongs. Unsafe food poses a serious threat to human health and economies, especially in low and middle-income countries. According to the World Health Organization, each year, 600 million people, almost 1 in 10 globally, fall ill after consuming contaminated food. 420,000 deaths occur annually due to foodborne diseases. Children under 5 bear a disproportionate burden, accounting for 125,000 deaths annually. In low and middle-income countries, foodborne illnesses cost approximately $110 billion in lost productivity and medical expenses. These are not abstract numbers. They reflect a silent pandemic, an invisible war being fought in homes, markets, restaurants, and factories across the world. When we talk about food safety, it's crucial to understand what makes food unsafe. Contaminants can enter our food at any stage, from farm to table, and can cause serious health issues. Food becomes unsafe when it is contaminated by biological hazards. These include bacteria such as Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli, viruses like norovirus and hepatitis A, and parasites, for example, Giardia and Trichinella. Chemical hazards include pesticide residues, heavy metals like mercury or lead, and food additives and preservatives in excessive or unauthorized amounts. Physical hazards are foreign materials such as glass shards, metal fragments, or plastic bits. Allergenic hazards. Undeclared allergens like peanuts, dairy, or shellfish can cause life-threatening reactions. Unsafe food directly contributes to malnutrition, developmental issues in children, and long-term diseases including cancer and kidney failure. This year's theme focuses on the scientific processes and research-based systems that protect our food. Science plays a role at every point in the food chain: detection of contaminants, prediction of outbreaks using AI and data analytics, prevention through improved farming and hygiene practices, standardization via Codex Alimentarius, and national food safety frameworks. According to the WHO 2025 Campaign Toolkit, science saves lives, and food safety science is a perfect example. On the farm, precision agriculture. Modern agriculture increasingly relies on science and technology to reduce risk. Examples include soil and water testing to prevent contamination at the source, genetically improved crops with higher resistance to pests and diseases, and biosecurity protocols to prevent zoonotic diseases from entering the food chain. FAO reports that investment in integrated pest management, or IPM, and climate-smart agriculture reduces pesticide overuse and lowers food safety risks. In processing and packaging, food engineering, and HACCP, factories use hazard analysis and critical control points, or HACCP, a scientific system to identify and control food safety risks. Advanced sensor technologies, UV sterilization, and smart packaging that changes color when food spoils are revolutionizing safety monitoring. In transportation and retail, cold chain and tracking. Maintaining the cold chain is vital for perishable items. IoT devices now monitor temperature in real time, Blockchain-based traceability systems allow a retailer or regulator to trace a contaminated batch back to its origin in seconds. In households, public health science and consumer behavior. Consumers often assume food safety is an issue for regulators or companies, but science-based education plays a vital role at home. Hand washing, proper cooking, safe storage, and avoiding cross-contamination are simple steps grounded in microbiology and behavioral science. Emerging trends in food safety science. Artificial intelligence and big data. AI is being used to predict outbreaks, identify risk hotspots, and detect adulteration. The US FDA's Genome Tracker uses genome sequencing to trace foodborne pathogens in real time. Sustainable packaging and green chemistry. Researchers are exploring biodegradable and antimicrobial packaging to reduce both environmental and microbial hazards. Microbiome research. Studies on how different foods affect gut health are shaping new standards for probiotic safety and labeling. Climate change and food safety. Climate-driven changes like higher temperatures and flooding increase the risk of mycotoxins, salmonella, and vibrio in seafood. Scientific adaptation strategies are being formulated for regions most at risk. The World Health Organization and the Food and Agriculture Organization are encouraging a variety of global events from June 2nd to 7th, 2025. We're talking about health talks on food safety from June 2nd to 4th, featuring global experts and case studies on science in action. Plus, there are social media campaigns using hashtags like #FoodSafety and #ScienceInAction. There will be food safety exhibitions and science fairs in schools and universities, public awareness drives by municipal bodies, NGOs, and food safety authorities. And to make it fun for the kids, sports activities and games to engage them in learning about hygiene and food handling. Countries are also organizing national webinars, training for food handlers, and television specials to reach wider audiences. Moving on to the challenges ahead and the shared responsibility we all bear in this journey. Despite advancements, several challenges still remain. There's misinformation about food risks, which is often amplified by social media. Then, there are antibiotic residues in animal-based foods and unregulated street food sectors in developing nations. We also face resource gaps in implementing standards at scale, and climate change is affecting pathogen evolution and food distribution systems. Science not only helps us understand these risks, but it also equips us to respond, adapt, and innovate. World Food Safety Day 2025 reminds us that food safety is not a luxury, it's a necessity, and it is built on the solid foundation of science. In a world facing global pandemics, climate crises, and food insecurity, the call for science in action is more urgent than ever. Each one of us, governments, scientists, businesses, and individuals, has a role to play. Together, we can use science to make food not just safer, but also more sustainable, equitable, and resilient. As the World Health Organization rightly says, food safety is everyone's business.